Hello everybody, my name is Remys Kosm, the Surveyor from the Crimson Star, and welcome back to the stream. Today, I will be playing some more Sunless Sea with the Submariner expansion. However, I don't know if I'll be doing Submariner content just yet. You may have noticed maybe a change in vocal quality. I've basically just turned off the noise suppression and some of the EQs, I think, is what I've done, essentially. But, I'll basically just listen back to how my voice sounds this stream compared to other ones, and then see from there how much the suppression and stuff actually matters. But beyond that, when we last left off, we were in Khan's Heart, I believe, was the place. We had just finished picking up a delivery for our good friend, the one-eyed something dealer. Who knows what he's peddling? Not me. I just need money. And so I'm willing to smuggle whatever soul caskets he's got. We already read everything here, and not quite interested in gathering a port report. What happened to my... oh yeah. My cook is gone, I forgot. And my ship is incredibly damaged. I think I'm going to visit the one remaining dock in Khan's Heart, and then run all the way back home. As an aside, so I have an Instagram, like a personal one. I made it not recently, like either 1 year or 2 years ago, because my friend convinced me that it was a good way to share memes using the stories feature, even though that's supposed to be used for like life updates. But basically on my For You page, it's all just memes. And there's this one, like, Italian guy who, oh no. And all he basically does, what his gimmick is that he's like a pizza chef. And that's not like a joke or anything, that's all he shows in his like videos / reels. And also that bodes very, very ill. I don't think I can fight that with my 17 health. I mean, the albino Moray eel hit for 12 health, I believe. And that thing has more health than the eel, so not liking my odds. Okay. So, looks like I'm going to have to take the long way. Wow! Never mind, just go straight. Just cut our losses at this point. Better to be alive than risk it all for a singular port that probably doesn't have anything that I need right now. I can come back after I get the rats to heal my ship, and then I will outmaneuver them with my superior handling. But yeah, you know those, like, Sigma edits? The Italian pizza guy kinda does those, but not really, because they're not Sigma, you know? They're like the Depresso ones, where it's like they're smoking something, right? And looking generally depressed. I don't know. I just find it funny that it keeps showing up on my For You page despite me never interacting with the content. Quite enjoyable. A skilled crewman. This is the Zailor who came begging to you for a berth. A berth. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the Salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hold. Oh, I see. Looks like the title of my stream is coming into play sooner than I thought. No, begone, Salt. You'll have none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If Salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. A ripple of discontent. Not all of the crew are pleased, but most understand. A certain matter has become clear. You no longer have the gods of the Z, Salt's attention. Good! We saw how well that treated me when I was on his good terms. If you weren't here for... not yesterday, it was... Sunday morning stream, I believe. Wait. No, I think it was a Saturday morning stream. Essentially I was 3 feet away from the London port, the sort of main hub, and I ran out of fuel, so I was like, well, I'm not going to pay money that I don't have to try and get extra fuel from salvagers and scalpers. So I'm tried to strike a deal with the gods of the Z, of which there are Storm, Stone, and Salt. Storm asked for something, like murder or live sacrifice. Stone asked for wounds, of which if I have 3 I'd die. And Salt asked for secrets, so I have plenty of secrets. I can't really distribute them because my lineup doesn't have things that I want to upgrade. So I handed him all my secrets, and then he sent me to Brazil on the other side of the map with no fuel. As someone with the beginner ship. So yeah, me and Salt are not on friendly terms. But anyway, Salt Lions. There is a vast sorrow in their empty eyes. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock below. Visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick-wielders rest upon camp stools, watching your approach. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. Fungal tisane and tea cakes. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as guard and statuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Oh. Friendly bunch, I presume. Carry Sphinx Stone to London. I have to pay? Why would I do that? Explain to me. Give me a reason. Well, first thing, compile a port report. Time, basalt dissolution. Notes for the Admiralty. Record the activities of the Unmakers, such as they are. Rite of stone and silence. Do I have 20 cargo space? Evidently not. What's in my hold right now? The Mawai men. Honey. I don't need... What? Oh, that... I see. A say is like inspect for price range. It's not a dump. Is it? Don't jettison all of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you better pay me well for carrying this back, yeah? Carry Sphinx Stone to London. The Unmakers are here to reduce the salt lines to rubble, one block at a time. Help them in their work by carrying the rubble back to London. If the stones weep, an Unmaker advises you, ignore them. Unless they flood your hold, of course. Then you should probably drop them overboard. Don't tell anyone I said that. Cool. Surely my deposit will be paid back tenfold, yeah? Otherwise, what am I fighting for? In the time when I was born. Let's see. My terror is at manageable levels. Not yet concerning. Hunger should be fine. Seeing as London is just across. Bony Reefs, is there a port for me? I'm quite certain that I've already discovered this from the left side. There might be one of those big crabs, which would be quite unfortunate, I must say. Because if he locks on to me, I don't think I'll be able to escape him just in the open seas. And there's no real areas for me to try and juke him across. His 6 ankles would be woefully unbroken. The fog. Oh, see what I mean? Well, at least I have areas to juke him around here. I'm very good at jinxing myself today. First, salts come to bother me, and next that silly, humongous crab just shows up. It's a skill of mine. It's a feature, not a bug. Luckily, I should be able to make it back to port just fine. Turn due north. Is that a pirate ship just chilling? Okay. Hey. Hey, you! Don't contest me. I'll win. But also, don't shoot me, because I want to keep my cargo. It is as they say, speak softly and carry a huge stick. Oh, my crew died sometime. Probably when I tried surveying in Khan's Heart last stream, I'd imagine. Friendly bloke should pay me well. What the? Where'd it go? Pirate ship just vanished. Oh well. What can you do, yeah? I should be paid handsomely both by the Salt Lion rubble and the delivery of empty skulls, or whatever the contraband is I'm smuggling from Consort. Hopefully I don't have a ship inspection this time. It would make me very sad. Also, how am I supposed to get enough money to upgrade my ship? And why did the battle thing come up? Wait, never mind. The battle thing's always there. It's for if you want to go into it manually. If an enemy shows up, then you just go into battle automatically. But to dock with us. Ah, there we go. Today's duty officer is no respecter of the Admiralty. She will look ill on any attempt to frighten her with military credibility. but she's an amateur antiquarian. Of course, you two have corresponded under assumed names, but it's definitely her. She wouldn't dream of importuning such a learned individual as yourself. On your way, a breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily. But what dreams may cling? A menace? An occurrence. Your terror quality is now 50. Fearful. Collect messages from the Harbor Master. It soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Let's see. Something has changed underneath. Okay. Someone wants to sign on. Good, I have 3 open slots. The Alarming Scholar has invited you to call on him, at the university. Welcome home. You may ask how it is I am here to meet you, and I may remark that we have eyes in the waste and eyes in the hill. In fact, we have more eyes than an oracle, and they're all glad to see you. And of course, your cargo. Hand over the cargo, and claim your payment. Oh, good. Very good. Please accept this small token of my thanks, and please also accept my thanks, and my patron's thanks. Which, we being persons of honor, what understands the true nature of dealings is much more important. Still, spending money is always good, isn't it? And a captain must eat, and so must a ship, which is why, if you look under the pier there, you'll find a few helpful contributions of fuel and so forth. Very nice. 200, a little disappointing, but still, beggars can't be choosers. What do I do with this? Says someone was gonna purchase them, yeah? It's probably in here. Deliver Sphinx Stone. Special constables. Black uniforms. Distinctive caps. The badge of the Ministry of Public Decency. Wait with a cart. 500, yes! 250% markup price. Sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. The cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. The Rose Market, perhaps? The veteran Privy Councillor is seeking an outlandish artifact. What? Oh, that... Oh, God. No, that resets the... Oh. Whoops. Let's take a look at who the new recruit is, eh? The Carnelian Exile. A first officer, which I need. Welcome aboard. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. Consider yourself a philosopher, do you? 6 mirrors and 3 pages. What do you upgrade? Mirrors. Very good. What do you upgrade? Veils. And how have you? Hearts, I presume? Yes. Hearts inspire, heal, and defend. Well, I'm holding on to an obscene amount of secrets, so I may as well use them. Actually, how many do I have, per se? Can't see. 15! Plenty. Let's spend 5 by 5, eh? 1. She says little, but each word is placed like a pin in a map. So that's 5 into mirrors, and let's go 2 by 3 actually. 2 veils, 3 hearts. Complex knowledge. She's serious when she gets talking. There's hard edges under the bluff and banter. And my friend the surgeon. Exchange. It's a straight trade. One of your best discoveries for one of hers. It's not hard to drive the bargain. She sits back after dinner and tells you this. Most people think that the hard part of surgery is finding what's wrong and taking it out, but any fool can do that. A ship's cook with a cleaver can have that part of the job. The hard part is cutting so you can sew it all back up again afterwards. And she demonstrates on a shark fin, leaving it in a better condition than it started. Well, it's not the most wise thing I've heard. Also, I'm pretty sure this gives a mascot or something. That's my wager. Am I not allowed to read the news anymore? No? Okay. If you insist. The dark spectacled admiral, eh? Pass on strategic information. The admiral sits up, although he steeples his fingers and pretends calm. Oh, I already read that one. Unfortunate. Well, actually fortunate. Plenty. Wow, I visited so many places on that one expedition. Guiders mourn. You have something to tell us about the pirate fleets of the forest. The Brimstone Convention. They trouble me, Captain. The Principles of Coral. I have no idea why anyone thought that settlement was a good idea. Oh, the fuel just comes rushing in. Pirate monks. I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do about pirate monks. What are they up to? What have the nearly dead been up to then? I refuse to ask any questions. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. Shepherd, I'll submit as fact. Did I not take a report of it? We do hear some unlikely tales of that place. I agree, it does seem implausible. So many of the stories from that place do. Still, there's a little gold of truth in that mud of rumor, from time to time. Your payment, Captain. Ah, yes, the place that lures away postmen. One hears no end of complaints from the postal service. We categorize it as a military installation, you know, although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. I'm not sure I understand you correctly. Or I heard you correctly. Are you quite certain that this is the... Out my tongue. Are you quite certain this is a report you wish to make? So be it. There's something about the Untersee that breeds heresy and dissent. I rather think we might need to send the Bishop of Southwark out for a good bit of Christian shouting. I think I'll hold on to the rest for now, since they each give fuel. And I already have 20 presently. That's... Who else do I need? Ask if there's anything in particular he needs. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. The Avid Horizon. That's up in the north, right? Northeast? Yeah. It's the ending place. Very good. Well then. How much do I need? 3,000, right? Yes. How disappointing. Oh, these... The bros are worth 300 bucks. Which means that since the sell price is at half the purchasing price, they're actually worth 600. What very nice man. Mirrors for veils, eh? These aren't the most important. They're not priority uses of my money right now. Get a couple of supplies. Journal. What have I to do? Why don't my objectives get cleared? It would be quite useful, I would say. Oh, I should sell the drowning pearls. Or not? Am I not allowed to? Well, first off, get rid of the prisoner's honey and the spider silk. But I don't get it. What? Also, oh, expensive engine. Eesh. Where does that thing get sold? I have plenty of port reports. Visions of the Surface, a Z story, 5 secrets, 12 tales of terror, and 5 outlandish artifacts. And recent news. So that's why I couldn't read the news, because I already have. Lucky me, the alarming scholar. Chat. Adam's Way, the nature of... Oh wait, that's not the scholar talking. Adam's Way, the nature of the Echo Bazaar, what lifebergs eat, the reason the islands seem to move, why candles can't be trusted. The scholar has opinions on all of these. Some may even be true. Nice. The alarming scholar listens. As the alarming scholar listens, tears well in the depth of those shining, or is it blazing, eyes. They overflow, splashing onto the desk blotter. Stop! She sobs at last. This is too beautiful. Allow me to bring the macaw of memories I wish each individual tone recalled. I only have one Z story, so you can't have it. You can have all but one of my artifacts, though. They're quite expensive. What are searing enigmas, and how do I get them? Granted, I don't want a scholar permanently unavailable. They are my best customer, after all. Now, rats. Rats. Where are the rats? No! An unfortunate turn of events. Rats sweep over your ship like tide. Day and night, their tiny tools click. The crews step over them cautiously. Unfortunately, some complex rat vendetta is at play here. Warring rat families decide to use your ship as a battleground. They're quite well behaved about it, and the damage is minimal. But an unfortunate passing sailor gets a rat bullet through the eye and drowns in the Thames. You protest, but the contract is clear. There is an exception for ocular perturbations. Well, at least my hull is healed. Cost me a pretty penny, though. Oh, the Brummen aren't equipped for some reason. Oh, because they reduced my crew by, Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense, huh? But that's perfect. That's actually literally perfect. I only need to hire one more now. Like so. Well, I got a bit more than I bargained for, but still. Dry dock. Rats. They don't like me this time, apparently. The rats are usually so kind. Well, then I have full hull, 20 fuel, 11 foods. But the terror is starting to concern me. Actually. Oh, that didn't count, I guess. Because usually when you return to London, it reduces back to 50, so... If you don't have the echoes to go out roistering, it's best stay at home. It only reduced one terror, really? Are you serious? What does Restful Night actually do for me, do you figure? This will strengthen you when you struggle against nightmares. Cool. Very good, I suppose. Maybe. Potentially. Well, now that I have a bit of money to spend, might as well just keep upgrading my my poor little skipper, yeah? Give it a nice strong engine. What's the upgrade? Almost double. And just sell the old one. For $10. Okay. Well, what can you do? What was available? Ah. Ratus Faber Existent. Well, let's swing by the sisters for free money, or not money. Free supplies, then let's head back over to Khan's colony. And let's bully a bit of ship, shall we? Make use of our immaculate dogfighting skill. I don't know, the engine power doesn't feel like it's doubled. But it is noticeably faster, I think. Can't really say for sure. I guess we'll see from the fuel efficiency. Hello. How we doing this fine day? News. Another port report. Very nice. Who should we have lunch on with today? Cincy, I suppose. Tale of Terror supplies, -3 hunger. Iron is still the same. Oh, but I gained terror. And salt. Man, salt needs to stop caring about me. All I did was shoot his silly little bat. It was just a prank. East Jork. So I think we'll head Pigmoat's Isle, then Mount Palmerston, then swing down through Guider's Morn into Khan's Glory. That is our travel plan for today. And what a good plan it is, I would say. It's so hard to tell how fast my ship's going. What the? Oh. Hello, jellyfish. And goodbye. Report. A Z-store. A face from above. The jellyflare's cap does look a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. Oh, I can see it. It's kind of... heebie-jeebies. But were we not? Let me think. I don't quite know how I'm going to manage my terror. Surely there must be ways. I thought it was going to be the resting in London, but that only reduces it by 1 apiece. Which may be cost efficient, I'm not quite sure. But 10 coins for 1? Hey. Oh. Help Marinia resolve a dilemma. An aide runs over.
Herald's advisor, you return to us. Praise the tides. We need your wisdom once again.
Is that so? A dilemma. How will you advise Pigmoat Isle? The aide squeals.
Wonderful news, Herald's advisor. Our Scintillak harvest has been bountiful. Our harvesters can temporarily be put to use elsewhere. What should we have them work on?
Housing, defenses, or this moment, eh? Well, right now we have good might, apparently. But we essentially just annihilated the cavies. So we won't need much defenses. Except from, I guess, from outside aggressors, maybe? No, housing first and foremost. The harvesters rub their paws with satisfaction. With every new residence, Marinia grows. Soon it will be a city. Hail, Marinia. Compile a port report. 14%. What? Oh, it's because Narhodo. Because I made them prioritize military strengths. I see. Shot myself in the foot there, did I? Unfortunate. But not very regrettable, I have to say. Let's talk. Never mind. You still have nothing to say with me. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth. Or so one assumes. Can I go to the surface? If I do, I hope it's just annihilated. Just a complete miserable wasteland. It would be fitting, you know? Like, you can't have a place of safety in a Lovecraftian story. Hello, friend. What brings you to my neck of the... Well, I guess this is your neck of the woods, actually. but all the seas belong to me. The Khan will learn this too, in time. Scuttle. Supplies. Hey, recurring nightmares. You have begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. Again and again you are alone on the black-wide sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Luckily, I pre-jacked that one, gotta tell you. My incredible prescience and my just general desire to not have to deal with terror. Has it gone down, by the way? I just saw the bar tick down, but beyond that, I'm not sure if it's been going down steadily. Let's move with the lighthouse. Never mind, it doesn't count as a light source, apparently. The lighthouse doesn't count as light. Go figure. Also, it says there's a port there, but I'm pretty sure, as usual, that's a submariner. Yeah, see? It's a submariner port. There is something underwater close by to the east. A sluggish wave. The ship pitches. Let's have a chat with the demoness, yeah? Just for fun. What about breakfast and Tiffany's? Excuse me? Consider your soul. Beg pardon? Or you could just let me yours. She bites her lip and looks into your eyes. I'll keep it safe. Much safer than at Z. If you drown, it'll be here, with me. For always. Mortals do drown so. She places a slender, sallow hand on your wrist. Through your cuff, it's warm as a stone in the sun. It won't hurt at all. You see, there's this cool thing called keeping my soul. A tearful nod. I understand. It's a little indelicate. But I've had so few human friends. I'm sorry if I'm tactless sometimes. Sit with me a while. Let's just talk. Oh, and I have this hamper of honey fungus that your cook might find a use for. Crikey. There's just no way. I'm not forfeiting my soul that easily. Selling your soul in a Lovecraftian setting. Not quite the best idea, I must admit. Well, there's Kingmaker's castle, by the way. Or King Eater's castle, which is the goal of this story. It is where I thought that was an event. It is where my good father's bones are. Or something. It's my, main objective, I believe. Yeah. But otherwise, fairly innocuous journey thus far. Salt has been relatively tame despite basically looking at me several times, which is mildly concerning, but I have nothing to fear. I shot his bat for fun, because last time I let his bat exist, it sent me to Brazil. Granted, the worst part of that endeavor was the fact that my terror got shot up to 100, but I wasn't going to live either way after he sent me to Brazil. we're at Guider's Morn. So there should be bandit frigates here, which will drop me good fuel. Horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Bring out the nets. Well then, let's catch it. Canst thou draw out a leviathan with a hook? Your crew attempt to dissuade you, but you are determined. The nets and harpoons come out, and you busy yourself. The sea roils. The ship pitches wildly. Below the ship, for an instant, you can see a vast eye glare up, golden as a lost sun. Sailors cry out and fall to their knees. It closes, and the sea is dark again. So my terror went up. I got a Tale of Terror, which I still don't know what I can do. And I lost one hull, excuse me. I succeeded to challenge, and apparently it's all bad. It's all bad. It's just, there's just no good. What the hell? I mean, one hull isn't the end of the world. Far from it. Minor inconvenience at best. Guider's Morn. An evening at the errant limpid. A drinking den by the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Guider's Morn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own, and look askance at respectable Londoners. Well, first let's explore, yeah? Wow. An intriguing smell. We'll try. A street vendor turns skewers on the grill. The mixed scents are nothing like anything sold in London. You know, it got me crazy. You know what? Fate Grand Order has already murdered me at Gotcha yesterday. I hit 2 10% chances back to back. What was the 10% chance? Getting all 3 stars. So, I'm feeling a little lucky. There we go! Traces of venom still remain, just enough to make your tongue a tingle and alter your consciousness a touch. Your pulse accelerates, and odd thoughts sparkle in the forefront of your mind. Bien. I already listened to the Pirate Poet, so let's go. Oh, they didn't like me, eh? Well, I didn't like you either. Said Zale. I really want to shoot up a pirate frigate because they drop fuel. The less I have to spend on fuel, the better after all. Also, I think I spent 6 getting from Khan's heart back to Fallen London, so keep that in mind. I'll have to restock a little probably, unless I want another run-in with Salt. You know what? I feel like Stone is the best one for those. Just because Stone gives you a wound, and you can heal a wound for $10. Just by resting at an inn. Well, now I know. Now I know. How was I to know prior, you know? A steam panache. He's gonna get a shot off. No, he won't. Oh, he will. Bastard. 1 shot. Supplies. 5! 5 supplies. Wow. All that from a miserable little panache. Well, don't mind if I do. All clear. I have nothing available on the bridge. Unfortunate.
We hear those voices that will not be drowned. This is a sea of voices. We are close to Polythreme, where nothing is truly dead.
Send out my boys a Z-Bat. Station 3, some distance to the southwest, eh? Yeah, I thought so. Now what is Station 3? Oh, pfft. You have gained a secret. The glassy chop of dark water. The iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Station 3. We may infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill. There are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire, but the lamps are low where they burn at all, and your ship has the only one in harbor. Train your telescope on shore. Might be best to look at a distance. Church or something else? You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There is a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks at the top of it, nor any other symbol you recognize. Try the gate. Why the music? The only way past the walls is an imposing but sturdy-looking gate of triple-barred silvery metal. A sign beside it reads, "Deliveries." No way in. The metal is steel hard and icy cold to the touch. Attempts with chisels and crowbars fail. Perhaps if you could bring the ship's gun to bear. But no. Search for signs of other visitors. It never hurts to know what you are up against. No evidence. You walk the quays, looking for any little sign that might show what sort of ships dock here and what they deliver. But you find nothing conclusive, not even so much as a smear or pitch or a damp footprint. If any ship but yours has been tied up here in recent days, it has left no evidence. Very well then. Off to Khan's heart and Khan's glory. Still don't know why the music randomly goes scary like this, but what the hell? Leopard, or I guess leopard. Abora gate. Where is the way into this silly little... Huh? Can I enter through here? Looks like a no. Very well, let's wrap around, I suppose. Great design. There's just a side away you can just go through, eh? Slow down a bit, just a touch. You better not be enemies, those better just be decoration. I'll be quite upset if they ambush me. The War Trimaran is up there. Khan's glory, a place of stately isolation. Here are the palaces of the Khan and his court, each a fortress to itself. Sleek lords and ladies in belted robes breakfast on balconies. An unlikely antelope peeks at you from a park. Guns rotate easily on motorized gimbals. Offer a gift to the leopard. I don't have sacks of dark drug. Petition for access to the Nefriti quarter. offer a gift to the Timon. This clan is named for a sizable and ferocious fish of the surface. They have a fondness for drowning pearls, for some secret clan ritual. Well, I finally found out what these are for. In the yellow chamber by the palace entrance, a masked functionary scrutinizes the pearls. Yes, she says. Even through the mask, she does not meet your eyes. She rises, turns, and leaves. Cool. Cool and aloof. Plead your case with Timon. The Timon clan has long controlled the white and golds, the loyalty service, who watch Kaganians and foreigners alike. If they're convinced your intentions are good, they may be lenient. I don't think my suspicion is high, so that doesn't really matter. Ask your Timon contacts to intercede with the leopard. Cruise past the clan palaces. Why would I do that? The Khanate trade, sure. A masked functionary hears your request in the Grey Chamber. We will consider the matter, is all she says. Cool. What? No shops? Oh yeah, cause no access to trade, of course. What did you think was gonna happen, you silly fool? Strength and brilliance. Light blazes from every gate and window. I got more suspicion? You glimpse guards in gleaming uniforms, subterranean gardens of mauve and purple, hanging ornaments of scaled carnelian and jade, statues of warrior Khans past. The water is dark and calm. The sentries watch you with calm distrust. That's just great. Why did I get suspicion for leaving? But anyway, time to shoot some Khan frigates. What can I say? I'm a dogfighter. Through and through. That being said, I need somewhere to buy fuel. Desperately. Ooh, look at that curve. Look at that turn. The handling on this baby is insane. I do believe there is fuel for sale at Khan's Heart. The actual Khan's Heart, not this one. This is what Khan's Glory. Why? Why the music? I'm assuming it's when I need the fog lights on. Hello, mate. Tremarans of the Khanate? Hello, friend. Now what do you think you're doing, eh? Shoot me if you can. Don't actually, though. That's why I'm supposed to be good at dogfighting, so that you don't shoot me, actually. What's the matter? Can't get a good shot? Can't get an angle? Can't get me in your gun's sights, can you? Seize and loot her. Take what you can. Imprison or cut down any Kaganians that remain. What's in the hole? Oh! Souls. A sad little chain of bottled souls. It is hard to be sure if the souls have eyes, but when these ones emerge from the sack into the light, they turn their blindly questioning faces towards you in what seems like it's excitement, and then all at once relax, disappointed or relieved. What the hell? Well, I guess I won't be shooting up the Khan's Tremarines anymore. Want to have good relations with them. Also, I need to buy fuel. Something drifts, face down. Well, I did leave a wake of bodies after that fight, yeah? Okay, how did their suspicion rise of me, though? I left no survivors. Who reported? And when will these silly bridges be gone? Hello. Oh, crap. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Oh, ho. 50 Becos for one fuel! It's Ogre. Salt's gonna have his salty run back. Actually, Polythream is right up there. What am I doing? What am I doing buying from these vile creatures? I need just go to Polythream and buy from the Moai heads. They will treat me right. Fret not, worry not. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Well, go figure. Kinda thought there might be something in Khan's shadow. But it seems that's not the case. Also, I'm gonna be broke after I buy from Polythream, so I'll have to essentially go straight to London. Straight back. And I'll just do runs of... what are they called? Island reports. I don't know if that will be a net positive, though. Not quite sure. I'm pretty sure that the War Tremarn isn't aggressive. Well, as I say that, huh? If you insist. Should have known the moment that it came up as battle as an option. And you should have known better. Oh, there's still no fuel. Oh, no. Actually, I still have supplies. Lucky me. Fortunate me. I won't have to make a deal with the minor gods of the Z just yet. Wait, what did it say? Here is screaming. Shore leave. Polythream is an expensive place to reduce terror? Well, guess I won't be doing that then. Are they passengers or cargo? They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable. Unless, just unless, one turns out to be an unfinished man. Don't know what that means. They troop aboard. Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nestled snugly, head by foot. We are for London, one explains to you. Very cool. Wow, they don't sell fuel here. You all, wow. Wow. I can't believe you guys. Literally, all of you are inconveniencing me so greatly. What is this nonsense? I could go to Port Cecil, but that just takes me even further away. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to annihilate our supply reserves. I just can't believe this. And Station 3 is an abandoned area, so maybe Shepherd Isles. Maybe, just maybe. I have a good feeling about it. Vaguely. Is that a rock? Yes, I understand. Well, we'll make it back home. We'll just have to burn through all of our supplies to do it. Unless there's fuel for sale at Shepherd's Isle, in which case... well, we'll be fine then. Fuel being cheaper than... what's it called as it is? Than supplies as it is, yeah? Do lights consume fuel? Is that what this is? Oh, it is. Wow. Well then, it gets reduced to 50 anyway, so who cares, who cares, who cares. I wish I had known that earlier. Would have saved a lot of headache. Do the lights even do anything? Yeah, they reduce it to 1. 1 consumption of fuel, or terror, per tick. Learning key mechanics, eh? Shepherd Isles. Who goes here? A picnic at the Standing Stones. The bearded villagers will sell you mutton stew and kefir, and stone bottles of cold, fresh spring water, and row you over to the stones. Your sailors watch the fireflies shimmer, swap shanties, pass round the grog and shy stones at the more vampirically inclined Z-bats. Grasses nod in the breeze. Across the dark water, the lights of the Abbey Rock glow watchfully. I only lost 3 terror from that. Interesting. When do you increase mirrors and pages? You increase mirror and veils? Not that interested. Also broke. Wait. Ah, fuel. We'll make it then. We'll make it just fine. Head due east. Or west. Due west. We'll be fine. And I won't even have to spend Flitterstone Isle, what? Oh. We won't even have to spend money on fuel once we get back to London because we have the port reports stocked up from last time. Actually, I could have just taken those extra port reports anyway. Since I wasn't doing a 20-20 split of fuel and supplies. Oh well. Hindsight. Well. Yeah, I think we'll make it back to London. Far off. Very far off. Someone screams. Fascinating. Also, my nightmares haven't been affecting me. Interesting. And why's my lights on? Oh, because It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter because it'll get set back to 50 once I return to London anyway. What a convenient system. Still not sure how to make efficient ways to gain money. Restless nights. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch to the crew quarters. A man cries out softly in his sleep, desperately. Another. I'm feeling very gotcha lucky, what can I say? FGO screwed me, so it's gotta get stockpiled somewhere. Oh. Well, I only gained 1 terror. What did they see? Eyes and a face. The whole neath lit up like a snuffer mask. There's something in the roof, Captain. It's the roof. It is the roof. It's watching us. Eyes and a face. Eyes and a face. You have him subdued. No discipline this time, but you require your first officer to keep an eye on him. Said this game was Lovecraftian, but I'm not quite seeing the influences just yet. Granted, fear of the unknown sort of the big one. Is like, yeah, I do see that a bit. I guess like similar to Dredge, which, you know, I've only seen through other VTuber streams. It's not really apparent. Doesn't take front and center. But Dredge also just seems like a very chill game compared to this, which is a roguelike, so there you go. Oh, it's even stronger. Naruhodo. Once more we find ourselves here on the quayside. What is, I suppose you might say, the lip of the well of opportunities. Let us both drink deeply from this well, by which I mean, my patron has a task for you. Take a payment across the ocean, bring back a little package. Of course, if you return to London without the little package, I will probably have something sharp to say about it. Guider's Mourn in the Corsair's Forest. I think I saw Guider's Mourn, right? Here's the money. Don't lose it. Now bring the package back here. And it is my hearty recommendation that you avoid the ungentle attentions of the excise. On account of, if you return without the package, it is of no interest to my patron whether you have lost it or had it taken from you. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, let's change it up, shall we? It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. It's just the same stuff. Morning papers, eh? One supplies, nervous is down. The Admiral. Let's submit our port report, shall we? Hunter's Keep. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally. Mount Palmerston. The Brimstone Convention. They trouble me, Captain. Shepherd Isles. We do hear some unlikely tales of that place. Friendly Scoffin. I agree. It does seem implausible. So many of the stories from that place do. Still, there is a little gold of truth in the mud of rumor, from time to time. Your payment, Captain. Pigmote Isle. I'm not certain I heard you correctly. Are you quite certain this is the report you wish to make? So be it. Avid Horizon. I hope you intend to tell me that everything is quiet there. The Mangrove College. Oh yes, the muddy philosophers. Do tell. 50 echoes, wow. Polythreme.
The king with 100 hearts. What a useful fellow. Without his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal.
Frostbound.
Is it as beautiful as they say? I doubt it. Poets are notorious liars, but liars make bad poets. A paradox, isn't it? Never mind. Your report?
Wisdom.
Did the oracles look hungry?
I feel like I've given him a different voice than his dialogue might imply. Now that I see it. But it's too late to change. The Salt Lions.
The Bazaar has always taken an interest in that place.
Quaker's Heaven.
Been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we?
Station 3.
Excuse me. Let me just call a colleague in.
Omitted.
This is my colleague, Mr. Villain, of the Ministry of Public Decency. Mr. Villain, this good captain's report is here. If you would care to... Yes, the fire is already lit. Let us... There we go. Now only ashes remain, and it might have caused such a lot of trouble. Thank you, Captain. We appreciate your discretion. You need not... Here's your payment. You need not trouble yourself further in this affair.
Wowie. Let's get some more fuel. Success! I pretty much won't have to pay for fuel ever again is what I'm getting from this. Well, that's enough of that. My ship's hull is a bit damaged, but not something that I need to attend to immediately. London! Deliver the clay men. This is where they wanted to be, or at least where they're supposed to be. Ashore, one by one they rise, uncomplainingly, with no trace of stiffness or discomfort from the long voyage. The deck resounds beneath their heavy tread. A shroom yard manager waits on dock, tapping her foot.
About time,
She says,
here's your payment. Come along now, you. There's a good construct.
hire on our crew? Why not? Nice and easy. Who's the new recruit, though? The officer. Engage an officer. The Presbyteriate adventurous. Afternoon, Captain. Looking for a gunnery officer. I'd like to help you blow up some monsters if you'll have me. The irrepressible cannoneer. Captain, you looking for a gunner? I'm looking for a ship. Here are my references. Here are more references. Here's my design for a whistling shell. Here's my colleague. You'll stay on shore. Here's my hand. Will you take it? Substantially increases iron versus iron avails. You know I love me my iron. Welcome aboard. Oh, this is interesting. Room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Wait, let me make notes. Paper. Where's my thing? Yes. Hello. What can I do for you? I have lists. Iron. Excellent. That's at the top of my list. No, I mean, yes, I mean, my God, no. That captain is going to cause explosions. Although, now that you mention it, let's just go all in, leaving all but one, shall we? That is my only desire, is more iron. 87. Bien. Muy bien. A visit from Mr. Sachs. Midnight. A presence dominates your lodgings. Its fur-trimmed robe is the red of blood on snow. Over your chair hangs a familiar brown sack, bulging with offerings. Londoners give generously to the crimson beasts of winter. Anything to be rid of it. The figure stares into the fireplace, smelling of soft musk and harsh ammonia. I require a sturdy vessel and captain. Yours comes recommended. You will suffice. Mr. Sachs, take your leave. You will not be intimidated in your own lodgings. Mr. Sachs's displeasure is a shiver in your bones. Next Christmas, it would be wise to be as far away from London as possible. Polythreme is said to be at its least terrible that time of year. Return to your lodgings if you change your mind. Look, friends. I have what you call not explored enough of the map. In time, I will permit it, but at present, it is not feasible. You must understand. The alarming scholar. A little present from the scholar. You've been so very helpful. I wanted to give you something for your next voyage. I bottled it myself. Dark glass. It smells pickled, chemical, salty. Once it might have been eelfish, but the scholar assures you that it has vital and nutritional values. Save it for an emergency, perhaps. My good friend, let us share memories of distant shores together. And a Z story, shall we? Perhaps an artifact? No, I don't have enough. So right now I have 460 disposable money. The 1,000 is not usable. I have to use it to buy... what's it called? Souls. Unfortunate though it may be. How much time do I have? Well, since I have some time, I'll keep going, but I may have to end abruptly. Anyway. Whoop-de-doo. Excuse me. Wow, OBS said that was picked up loudly, even though I moved as far away from my mic as physically possible. Well, I suppose that's what happens when you disable EQ and, what's it called? Ow. And noise suppression. Anything in London? I can't cycle the Rose Market. Tragic. Well, let's head out, shall we? Where did I need to go? Guider's Morn. So, I think this time I'll also hit up the sisters again because they're just good to hit up. Then I'll hit Vendor Bite. Then directly across to Gyre's Morn, then hit Pigmote's Isle, then go straight down, and then loop back up. That's my plan for this voyage. Again, may have to leave abruptly, but that's only a possibility. What does my attack damage look like? 25 to 33. Very nice. With a 3.5 second shooting delay. You have gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. I think that happened while I was in port. Is what I would be led to believe. Underskeep. News. Reconnoitre the island. Let's go with Lucy. Just because I believe that reduces terror. Yep. Why would I go with any other one, eh? Stone's attention. Well, I like Stone, so, joke's on you, I suppose. Me and Stone, two peas in a pod. He gave me fuel. Granted, that was after I had already been sent to Brazil by, Salt, but it's the salt that counts, I suppose. Come here, pirate. You will be a fine test for my new gunnery assistant. Or officer. Kaboom! Ah. Lived that one, did you? Lucky bastard. But not for long. Perhaps it would have been more kind for you to go down in one, eh? A crate of fuel. Coke! Like coal, but more so, as the Department of Infernal Rarifications would have it. Is that so? Didn't know we were using, cocaina for fuel these days. Not sure if that's even feasible. Discovered prick finger wastes. What? What do you mean? Oh. Didn't discover that before, really? Okay. Let's try and find out more about our good friend the Doctor's father. If only because I've already had a... What? Como se dice? A tryst with the good Doctor. Let us explore, shall we? A corkscrewed street. At the twisty tip of an odd little side street, welcoming yellow light glows from the gilt-littered windows of a restaurant. The sign reads, Vengeance of Jonah. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A grey mustache pokes impertinently out from under his bandages. Come in, come in. A bandaged poisoneer at Venderbite seeks passage with a Z captain sympathetic to intrepid cuisine. It's a cramped little place, but much better lit than most places in the tomb colonies. The scents of the dishes are multitudinous and extraordinary. Are they good? They might be. They might be good. It's difficult to tell. Sample today's special. Recruit the bandaged poisoneer. 300! Wow! Average enthusiasm. My captain, the things we will catch, that we will consume, that we will experience. We will discover the seventh sensation, you and I. The taste someone tastes was the heart. You there, sailor, careful with the brazen alembic. It's worth more than your wretched soul. Oh. He has an ambition for fish. A great ambition. Let us talk. Oh, we can't talk. I need 5 torpedo components to talk with you. Hey, based. But I still need to do this, huh? It's not effective. So I'm not gonna do it. Is the long and short of it. Gather gossip. Let's take a look-see. Sell visions of the surface because they don't really do anything for me. That I can tell. Wait, don't go back to... I want to shoot the creatures. Hello? What is blocking my line of sight? Oh no, it's snow. Let us reduce the terror, shall we? All clear. Visit Frosthound while we're on our way to Guider's Morn, I suppose. Bat Swarm. You as well. Down with you. A simple matter. Over the side. Their eyes are still fierce in death. Sailors sweep them overboard with brooms, careful not to touch them. A simple matter, I'd imagine. Not that difficult to not touch something when you're sweeping it with a broom. No islands in sight. Creeping tendrils of fungus, seaweed, unnameable flora. We enter the snares. A belch of smoke goes up from the funnel. An abyss. Slow the ship, do a little spin move so I can discover the name. Frostfound, vast and chilly. A fortress sieged by questions, answers, and riddles. Look at my amazing lineup. Take tea with the squatters at the dock. Yeah, I already saw that one. I need to be smart to enter Frostfound, I see. I see. Assa. Guider's Morn should have plenty of bandit frigates for me. Which is perfect. Because that means I get free fuel. And other resources. What was I going to? Yes, Guider Morn, ping mode, down, up, yes. That is my routing. And, like I said, thank you and I'll see you tomorrow. Have to end abruptly. What can I say? It's how it is. Sorry.